I see the thumbs up from Mr. Kelly.
Thank you, everyone. This is the opening of the Illinois Board Review for today, August 26, 2025. The first portion of this hearing today will be to review uncontested preliminary matters. And so I'd ask everyone who's present, particularly the appellants, if your address or name is called and it's designated as moot or moot compliant, that means your matter is resolved for today. And you are done for the day. You can leave and go about your day unless you want to stay until the hearing is complete. This is an open public hearing, so you're allowed to do that. We have several other preliminary matters just in terms of how you need to conduct yourselves in this hearing. Although most of it is virtual, we have people who are in the room itself. This is a formal hearing. There's every word that's uttered is captured by the court reporter, and so that we have to be very clear that we can't speak over one another. Everyone will be given an opportunity to speak based on the matter that's being brought before us. Secondly, we're saying to everyone, this is a formal hearing, so please, no reclining in your bed, no reclining in your easy chair. Please dress appropriately. We're asking men to remove your hats and caps unless it's for religious reasons. So you conduct yourselves as if you were in a formal courtroom. Also, if you are in a vehicle, it must be parked in a safe place. We will not hear your case if you're in a moving vehicle. It's dangerous, and it also affects the connectivity with Wi-Fi and the internet. So thank you so much for your participation and your patience today. We will now hear from the city of Philadelphia from any non-contested preliminary matters. So who do we have today?
Good afternoon, board members. Michael Rullo, RULLO, on behalf of the city. Beginning with number 2 on the list, appeal ending 004051, 8803 to 35 Torresdale Avenue, appellant Derek Penson, moot.
Moot, thank you.
Number 4, appeal ending 004004, 2400 North 19th Street, a Yim Sang, moot.
Thank you.
Number 15, appeal ending 003076, 4900 to 20 North 20th Street, Yost Family Limited Partnership, moot. Number 18, appeal ending 003979, 5239 North Warnock Street, appellant Brian Carroll, moot.
Moot.
Number 19, appeal ending 003983, 1030 West Girard Avenue, Michael Al-Haddad, moot. Number 21, appeal ending 003995, 2962 North 22nd Street, a Jean Huan Wu, moot.
Moot.
Number 22, appeal ending 003997, 3042 Livingston Street, a Mezien Chennai. Last name is spelled CHANANE, moot. Number 23, appeal ending 003999, 4501 to 31 Aramingo Avenue, American Builders and Contractors Supply Company, moot. Number 25, appeal ending 004005, 3168 G Street, appellant Evelyn Gomez, moot. Number 26, appeal ending 004006, 1465 North Hobart Street, appellant William Murray, moot. Number 27, appeal ending 004016, 2114 Carpenter Street, appellant Matthew Connor, moot. Number 28, appeal ending 004055, 1451 Stevens Street, a Yan Duan.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, ma'am, we're not calling for you to respond. We are identifying those matters that have been resolved that are not contested. So just Hold on for a moment. You'll hear the outcome of the presentation.
So again, that was appeal ending 004055. That matter has been marked moot.
Moot. Just for a moment. Ma'am, that means that your matter is resolved. So you're permitted to sign off and go about your day if you choose to. But you're also welcome to stay until the end of the hearing if you like. Okay?
Okay, turning to number 30, appeal ending 004061, 2631 Deacon Street, appellant Melvin Clark, moot.
Oh, one additional matter. For those individuals who don't quite understand what moot or moot compliant represents, you call the administrator's office. There's a phone number on the letter that you received regarding scheduling this meeting. Someone there will explain it to you. So please don't break in asking for explanations of moot or moot compliant. Someone at the office will explain that to you. Thank you. Please continue.
Okay, turning to number 31, appeal ending 004065, 7426 Alma Street, a Louis Ramallo, moot. Number 34, appeal ending 004094, 5651 North Warnock Street, a Shalonda Hunt, moot. Number 35, appeal ending 004095, 1220 Stanwood Street, a appellant Najah Kayed, moot. Number 36, appeal ending 004111, 1939 North Marshall Street, and Ophir Comarian doing business as Prestige Design and Construction, moot. Number 37, appeal ending 004115, 5146 Knox Street, appellant Bridget Scott, moot. Number 38, appeal ending 004124, 7169 North 20th Street, a Nazaire Fredo, moot. Number 39, appeal ending 004144, 35 Overhill Road, appellant Sahid Khan. There's an attorney, Michael P. McElhinney, who's entered on the case. My understanding, though, is that the case has been withdrawn.
Okay, is Mr. McElhenney present? Let's check with the administrator, sir. Do we have anything in writing?
It'll take me a minute. We can double back.
Okay, we'll come back to that, to confirm that one.
I have a letter of withdrawal received 7/29/25.
Okay, just your name on the record?
No, we can attach it as
Okay,
the writing in the record.
okay. All right, thank you. So we'll note that as withdrawn.
Understood. Number 40, appeal ending 004145, 1248 South 20th Street, Distinguished Properties, moot. Number 43, appeal ending 004163, 5529 North Lawrence Street, a Marcus and Yavita Shorter Littles, moot. Number 49, appeal ending 004233, 1517 West Girard Avenue, appellant Yamit Haba, moot. And just to clarify, there's the same appellant with the same address at numbers 48 and 49. Only number 49 is being marked moot.
Repeat that, please. Only 49 is moot?
That's correct. 48 remains open.
And what about 47?
I believe 47 is, excuse me. My notes here say that remains open, but I'll leave it to the assigned attorney if that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Returning to number 50, appeal ending 004238, 4620 Marple Street, Rami Real Estate LLC, moot. Number 51, appeal ending 004255, 1519 Errett Street, a Dawood Gwari, moot. Number 52, appeal ending 004275, 4257 Ridge Avenue, a phone last name I'll spell is Nhatavong, Moot. Number 54, appeal ending 004-284, 4451 Byberry Road, appellant Douglas Edwards, Moot. Number 55, appeal ending 004-285, 3112 Barnett Street, a Troy Cuthbertson Jr., Moot. Number 58, appeal ending 004-297, 4905 Frankfurt Avenue, and Abdu Gaku, Moot. Number 59, appeal ending 004-299, 2327 Bly Avenue, Mario Vidarlis, Moot. Number 60, I'm going to mark this one moot, but there's a notation that we need a Vietnamese translator, so perhaps I should return to that one.
Yes, let's return to that one.
Number 62, appeal ending 004-354, 11249 Jeans Place, appellant Shankar Kamat, moot. That does it for the moot cases. I do have one agreement to read in before we turn it over to my colleagues, I suppose.
No, that's a contested matter, so we'll come back to that.
A settlement agreement
Settlement?
is
Oh, okay.
uncontested.
Yeah, all right, so you can do that.
Okay, do you want to start with the interpreter or wait to go through the other preliminary matters and save that?
Just one moment. Do we have someone present?
Is there a Vietnamese interpreter on the call? I don't see the appellant nor the interpreter. They were ordered.
The matter is moot, if you would just like.
Yeah,
me
let's
to-
put it on the record. If the appellant is not present, let's just put it on the record then.
So this is number 60, 004-341, 6929 Large Street, appellant Von Mai Tai, moot.
Moot, thank you.
Okay, and then for my resolved case, the appellant is in the room. It's number 5, appeal ending 002-926, 5851 Malvern Avenue, appellant Catherine Stanton.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, ma'am, would you just speak into the mic, give us your name, please?
Catherine Stanton.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. Rulo?
And we just had an opportunity to speak and have entered into an agreement for a city firm with a 9-month stay of enforcement. And so I believe we can just have that entered on a decision letter by agreement.
Okay, ma'am, is that your understanding of what was agreed to?
Yes,
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so noted in the record, as a settlement, city affirmed 9-month stay of enforcement. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
thank you.
You're welcome.
And wait 1 second and we'll stall.
If you want to go in a breakout room while you're done.
And that completes my preliminary matters. I'll turn it over to my colleagues.
Thank you. Is anyone in the room who has a non-contested preliminary matter? Uncontested preliminary matter, please.
Good afternoon, members of the board. This is
I think
Lee-
that may not be turned on. Hit the, oh, it is?
Let's
Okay.
move closer.
Okay,
Good
good.
afternoon, Lee Bagelman on behalf of the city of Philadelphia.
Good afternoon.
I have 2 agreements to read into the record. The first is case number 3 on the list, appeal number ending 002-887, address 520 North Paxson Street, appellant Yim Zhang. We have an agreement for a city affirm with a reduced fine of $150.
Thank you.
And I have a agreement on case number 53.
53.
Appeal number ending 004-283, address 4451 Byberry Road, appellant Douglas Edwards. That agreement is also for a city affirm with, or I'm sorry, it's a city affirm with a 30-day stay of enforcement.
30-day stay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else in the room?
Afternoon, members of the board.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to call your attention to appeal number 45 on the list. Appeal number ending in 4208, address 1303 to 05 West Venango Street. Appellant Roger, Paniagua, represented by Verna Anastasio.
Oh, wait a
Uh,
minute. I didn't, it's not listed as in the council. Vern, would you spell the last name for the council?
Yes,
Is it-
sir. It's Vern Anastasio, Anastasio.
And I think I forgot to say I'm Will Fernandez for the city of Philadelphia. I corresponded with Mr. Anastasio and we have reached an agreement. This can be marked city affirmed with a 60-day stay of enforcement.
Okay, city affirmed, 60-day stay. Mr.
And-
Anastasio, would you turn the video on and confirm that you agree that this
45.
settlement?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I spoke to Attorney Will Hernandez, and I affirm that this agreement is acceptable to my client. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Good, have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Just to confirm, the board doesn't want to hear continuance requests at this time,
No.
correct? Thank you.
Good afternoon, members of the board. This is Thomas Guyutsa for the city.
Afternoon.
I had two agreements to read into the record today. The first is case number 44 on our list. That is ending in 004197, 1636 Creston Street, appellant Gary Glenn. The city has come to an agreement with Mr. Glenn for a city affirm with a 90-day stay of enforcement.
90-day stay. Thank you.
And then the second matter that I wanted to direct the board's attention to was number 61 on the list. That is ending in 0045, or excuse me, 004353, 201 West Glenwood Avenue, appellant Yodila T. This was also a city affirm with a 90-day stay of enforcement.
90-day stay.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else present in the room that has an uncontested preliminary matter? If not, I'll hear from anyone virtual, meaning any attorney representing the city of Philadelphia who's on virtual, who has an uncontested matter. Please use the raised hand signal. Raised hand icon, rather. No one? Okay, thank you very much. The board will take a short executive session and return momentarily.
I have one.
You have one? Okay.
I don't believe this was addressed, but case number 29, hearing appeal ending 4057, 5624 North Warnock Street, Charlie Eaton. That matter has been withdrawn by the appellant.
Withdrawn. Okay, thank you very much. Is that person present? Charlie Eaton or anyone representing 5624 North Warnock? Okay, thank you very much. We will now go off the record. Okay, thank you very much. Now we're prepared to hear any contested preliminary matters. From anyone in the room who has a preliminary matter, please come forward. Mr. Rolo, I see you're present.
It's not contested. I have an agreement that I've just reached.
Yes, please.
Okay. And we have Ms. Delmina Henry. This is concerning appeals number 41 and 42. Appeal ending 5220 Masher Street. And again, the appellant is Delmina Henry. Ms. Henry, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
So these are two site violation notice cases, and we have reached an agreement for a city affirm with a reduced fine of $50 on each. So I can read those into the record in
Okay.
order.
Before you read those in, Ms. Henry, are you in agreement with have you reached an agreement with the city on these two matters?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, please read them in.
Beginning with number 41, appeal ending 004153, 5220 Masher Street, appellant Delmina Henry. There's an agreement for a city affirm with a reduced fine of $50.
City affirm, $50 fine. Thank you.
For number 42, appeal ending 004-154, 5220 Masher Street, appellant Delmina Henry. Again, an agreement for a city affirm with a reduced fine of $50.
Thank you very much. Ms. Henry, any additional questions or comments from you?
No, I eventually got rid of the property because the person who was causing all the problems, you couldn't get rid of him, so that was the only way to do it.
All right, thank you very much. That resolves that matter. Ms. Henry, have a good afternoon.
Thank you. So I can leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
I'm not sure if you want this addressed now. I do have a potential LLC without an
Yes.
attorney.
Yes.
Okay. Turning to number 46, appeal ending 004-222, 2520 to 28 South 72nd Street. The listed appellant is Emmanuel Akelme. I believe there's someone here with the first name Emmanuel on the Zoom call.
Is anyone present? Emmanuel? Sir, please unmute.
Yes, I'm present.
Okay, thank you. Before we proceed, sir, would you raise your right hand to be sworn? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Rolo, what do we have?
Yes, so the violation notices in this case were issued to the property owner, which is an LLC, in addition to an entity that we identified as,
Okay, wait, just one moment.
as CCF Auto. And the appellant, Mr. Akelme, included the notice of violation issued to CCF Auto on the appeal documents. And I checked Pennsylvania's corporate records, and there is an entity called CCF Automotive LLC. So I think we need to clarify who Mr. Akelme is and if he's attempting to act on behalf of a corporate entity.
Okay, sir, what is your relationship to this address, 2520-28 South 72nd Street?
I rent space there.
You rent space there?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
the auto repair company that's noted in the violation, is that your company?
The one that they said, yes, it is. But it has the reason of the appeal, it has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Did
That
you
was
submit the
that was
appeal?
the appeal for.
Did you submit the appeal?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now, and you submitted the appeal on behalf of a corporate entity, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that means you need to have a lawyer representing your interests. Because if you are a corporate-owned entity, meaning LLC or corporation, doesn't matter what type, type C, type S, whatever, you must be represented by legal counsel.
Mm.
Okay? That was in the violation notice that you received. Mr. Rolo, anything else?
And I would just clarify for Mr. Akelme, I believe what he's trying to reference is that he is disputing who caused the violation. And so that is the basis of the appeal that's brought before the
Right.
board. And Mr. Akelme, you would just need an attorney to present that argument on your behalf. However, I have your contact information. What the board does now is it's going to continue the hearing so that you can get an attorney, presumably, not to be presumptuous.
Yes.
And then we will have an opportunity to speak in the interim, hopefully as well. And we can discuss that. I just wanted to
Okay.
explain that so that the appellant understood.
Okay, thank you very much. So for the record, this matter will be continued. Sir, you should quickly find yourself an attorney who can represent your interests and have that person contact Mr. Rolo.
Okay, and I'll get information from Mr. Rolo.
Yes, you were CC'd on an email when I sent over
I
exhibits.
got it.
Yeah, so that's the best way to contact me is that email address. Okay?
Okay. Can I say anything or?
No, sir, this is it. You don't have, you have to be represented by an attorney. We don't want to mess up the record or create
Okay.
problems for you. We're protecting your interests as well. Okay? All right, thank
Okay.
you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, is that it? Do we have anyone else?
Mr.
Please.
Chairman, Lopez Thompson here. I believe I'm here on number 47. I'm just requesting whoever the solicitor is that I could be placed in the breakout room with them.
Okay, just one moment, Mr. Lopez, because we didn't have an attorney rep noted for that case, so that was one of the first questions we had to answer. So I'm not sure. We'll come back to you in a moment, okay? Just sit
Ver-
tight for a moment.
Very well.
Okay, who do we have?
Good afternoon, board members. John Wazorek for the city of Philadelphia. I just have two matters to get out of the way.
Okay,
First is number 24 on your list, appeal ending 004000 for the property located at 2801 North 22nd Street. The appellant is Paul King. This one was weird. I believe in the department when sending out notices of violation, they try to find a good address for the property owner, and it appears they actually stumbled upon an appellant by the same name as the property owner. Actually, I ended up talking to him. They're born a day apart, but a different Paul King
okay,
appealed, not the actual property owner, Paul King. So this matter can be marked as moot. Obviously, we're not going to pursue the NOV against the non-property owner, Paul King.
okay. Is that person present on the call today?
I do not believe he was. I spoke to him Friday and we clarified the situation, so I do
Okay.
not believe he appeared.
So we noted as moot then. Thank you.
And just,
After all these years, there's always some case that ends up being a little unusual, you might say.
yes, there's a very nice gentleman who actually helped me discover who the real Paul King was, but that's neither here nor there. My last matter is just number 32 on the list, appeal ending 004076 for the property located at 1430 Shunk Street. Appellant is Mark Zhu. The notice of violation here was issued to a corporate entity. And I am not aware of an attorney. So I don't know if Mr. Zhu is here.
Well, let's see if he's present. Mr. Mark Zhu or anyone representing the interest of 1430 Shunk Street, are you present? Are you present, sir?
No one in
one's
the waiting room.
responding. We'll check for service.
No one in the waiting room under that name. Mr. Zhu listed 1430 Shunk as the mailing address. Notice of this hearing was sent to that address on.
What is your pleasure? No one's responding.
The city would request that this matter be marked as city affirmed for a failure to appear.
Okay, what time do we have?
1:38 PM.
1:38 PM. Alrighty, we will pull the board regarding HA 2024-004076 1430 Shunk Street, Mark Zhu. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismiss for failure to appear.
Dismiss for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, board
You're
members.
welcome.
Rich, Mr. Wade, I believe we have a Vietnamese interpreter on the line and that case was marked moot. Do we want to address that?
Thank you. I call, Vietnamese? Vietnamese interpreter.
Yes, this is the interpreter.
Yes, your matter was resolved. Thank you.
No problem. If there's nothing else, thank you for using our service. Goodbye.
Good afternoon, members of the board. This is Thomas Guyutza for the city. I had one additional agreement to read into the record.
Yeah, just one moment.
Oh, certainly,
Okay, now let's proceed.
certainly. This was number 33 on today's list, ending in 004084 concerning 1908 Judson Street, and the appellant is Cherie Barrett. The city and Ms. Barrett have come to an agreement for a city affirm with a $50 fine.
Okay, is Ms. Barrett present?
She is, yes.
Ms. Barrett, if you're present, please make yourself known to the board.
She's waving at the moment. I'm not sure if she's having some issues with the audio.
Hello,
There we go.
Okay, ma'am, your name?
Cherie Barrett.
Okay, do you acknowledge and agree with the settlement that's been put on the record?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you very much. That matter is resolved based on the agreement read into the record. Thank you very much. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thanks to the board.
Okay, our next matter. I believe Mr. Lopez is, Thompson's looking for you, sir?
Yes, he has a case both with me and another one with Lee. And
Okay.
so Mr. Begelman and I had discussed at the end of his contested preliminary matters, we could both go and speak to him.
Oh, okay. So your name on the record and then tell us what you want to do next.
Will Fernandez for the City of Philadelphia, calling the board's attention to appeal number 1 on the list, appeal number ending 1926, appellant Salim H. Muhammad, represented by Dave Orphanides. I spoke with Mr. Orphanides and we have come to an agreement. Let me just confirm, I just got mixed up on it's a city affirmed disposition with a stay of enforcement. Just want to make sure I have the correct, I believe it's a 30-day stay of enforcement we agreed to.
Okay, city affirmed 30-day stay.
Will, 60 days.
Okay, apologies.
Sir, we know you,
Yes.
but we need your name on the record.
David Orphanides, I'm sorry. I'm the attorney for the
And
appellant.
Mr. Orphanides is correct. I checked my notes. Apologies for that, Dave. Didn't mean to give you a scare.
Nice try,
60 days-
Will.
60 days day of enforcement regarding
You're
appellant
slick, you're
Salim
good.
Muhammad.
Thank you. All right, sir. Have a good afternoon.
All right, thank you.
Is the board hearing continuance requests at this point?
Yes.
Okay, calling your attention next to matters 7 through 14 involving 305 to 319 South 41st Street. Appellants Simon Associates Limited, represented by Mike Phillips. Do you need me to read all of the last 4 digits of the appeal numbers into the record?
Well, give us the general, the broad issue,
Yeah.
then we'll read them in.
Yeah, so these matters were recently in front of the board for the first time. They were essentially, the very short version of it is violations issued, 1 for building without permits, 2nd for building without historical commission approval. Mr. Phillips, on behalf of the appellant, plans on making the case to the historical commission that the plan for the work that was performed predates the historical designation and should be accepted from the exempted, yes, from the historical requirements. He has been in discussion with Mr. Reuter, Historical Commission. They've all been in talks. And in short, the city recently came to its position that we have taken the position that permits are required once a permit application is made for the new columns that these violations correspond to. At that point, Mr. Phillips would be able to make his argument to the Historical Commission. The Historical Commission is certainly, they anticipate hearing the argument. They're open to hearing the argument and to giving it consideration. However, because of how quickly this got relisted and because of the complexities of the underlying issue, both Mr. Phillips and I have decided to jointly request a continuance of at least 90 days so that hopefully this can be resolved.
Is Mr. Phillips present?
I am, Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
Mike.
I just want to confirm that in fact, you're requesting a joint with the city, a 90-day continuance?
Yes, Michael Phillips on behalf of the appellant, and that is correct, Mr. Chairman. We jointly request the continuance.
Thank you. All right, so Mr. Fernandez, would you read the last 4 digits and the address that fall under that agreement?
Yes, sir. Appeal number 3, sorry, number 7 on the list, appeal number ending 2962 for 305 South 41st Street. Number 8 on the list, appeal number ending 2981 for 307 South 41st Street. Number 9 on the list, appeal number ending 2983 for 309 South 41st Street. Number 10 on the list, appeal number ending 2984 for 311 South 41st Street. Number 11 on the list, appeal number ending 2999 for 313 South 41st Street. Number 12 on the list, appeal number ending 3006 for 315 South 41st Street. Number 13 on the list, appeal number ending 3007 for 317 South 41st Street. And last but not least, number 14 on the list, appeal number ending 3009 for 319 South 41st Street. The appellant on all of those matters is Simon Associates Limited, represented by Mike Phillips.
Thank you. The record will reflect the joint request for continuance at least 90 days. Thank you. All right, have a good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I also have I believe this may be my last matter now until I speak with counsel. For appeals number 63, or sorry, numbers 63 and 64 on the list. Appellant Shani Davis, address 147 East Eleanor Street, appeals ending 4359 and 4362. There is a corporate entity cited in this matter. I didn't see an attorney on the appeal form. And so if Ms. Davis was here, I wanted to bring to her attention that she needed an attorney so that she could request a continuance and get counsel. If she wasn't here, I would ask that this matter be called and then dismissed for her failure to appear.
Okay, Shawnee Davis, are you present? Shawnee Davis, are you present? Or anyone else representing the interests of 147 East Eleanor Street? 147 East Eleanor Street, are you present? Anyone present? There's no response. What is service?
No one in the waiting room under that name. Ms. Davis listed 817 Arrowhead Lane, Harleysville, Pennsylvania. Notice of this hearing was sent to 817 Arrowhead Lane, Harleysville, PA on 6/27/2025 for both appeals.
Okay, what is your pleasure, sir, Mr. Fernandez?
Hearing no response to the call of these two appeals, the city respectfully requests that these appeals be dismissed for the appellant's failure to appear.
Thank you. What time do we have, Mr. Pincus? 1:47 PM. We will now poll the board regarding HA 2024-004359, 147 East Eleanor Street, Shawnee Davis. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Mr. Jackson?
You're muted again, sir.
Is he able to?
I got it.
Thank you. Dismissed for failure to appear.
Thank you very much. Okay, regarding HA 2024-004362, 147 East Eleanor Street, Shawnee Davis. What time do we have?
1:48 PM.
1:48 PM. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
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 Thank you very much.
Apologies
Okay.
for jumping the gun. One final matter, 65 on the list, appeal number ending 4364. Appellant is Rodney Hawthorne. An unopposed continuance request was sent into board administration on this matter. The appellant has a, if I understood correctly, I believe potentially a baby with today as the due date.
Okay.
And so the city didn't oppose the continuance request. I wanted to check to see if that request had been considered and granted, and if not, to bring it to the board's attention.
The board did not specifically deal with this matter in executive session, but we will grant the request now that you put it on the record.
Thank you, members of the
thank you.
board. That concludes my preliminary matters. Once Mr. Bagelman handles his, I will get on a breakout room with the attorney for appeal number 48 on the list.
Okay, all right. Mr. Bagelman?
Good afternoon again, members of the board.
I'm Rodney Hawthorne.
Mr. Hawthorne, we just gave you a continuance for your case, so your matter is complete for today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon, members of the board. Lee Bagelman on behalf of the city. I have, well, first, I actually just obtained an agreement on case number 6. That's appeal number ending 002975, address 5135 Penway Street, appellant Juanita Allen. I just received email confirmation from her that she agreed to settle. That will be a city affirm with a reduced fine of $150. It's not yet executed, but I just obtained email confirmation.
Okay, is she on the call?
I'm on the call.
Juanita Allen on the call?
Yes, I'm on the call.
Okay, Ms. Allen, I just want you to confirm that in fact you agree with what's been stated by Mr. Bagelman?
I agree.
All right, Thank you very much. So that
Thank you.
resolves this matter for today. All right, and that settlement is city affirmed. What's the final term? Mr. Begley?
A reduced fine of $150.
$150 fine. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Okay.
My other preliminary matter to bring to the board's attention concerns case number 16 on the list. It's appeal number ending 003157, address 2350 Turner Street, appellant Alexei Uluzko, Ulizko. This matter was continued from a listing back in June. The violation notice at issue was cited to Uliz Construction LLC, and this matter was continued so that appellant could obtain legal counsel to represent the LLC moving forward. I sent an email to appellant last week to see whether they obtained counsel. I have not heard back, so I wanted to bring this to the board's attention to confirm whether there is counsel here to represent Uliz Construction LLC.
Okay, anyone present representing the interests of Ulizko Construction, Ulizko?
Yes, David Orphanides.
Oh, Mr. Orphanides. So,
Yes, I was just contacted today about it, or just a little bit ago to represent them. Yes.
okay, are you prepared to move forward today?
I would, if possible, I'd like to have a breakout with Mr. Begelman because I need to understand a little bit more about the violations. There's some question as to what the nature of the violations actually are.
Okay,
It's not clear. So this is an SV case, and there's no copies of the SV on Atlas, and I don't have a copy of them. It involves some type of construction fencing, and the facts are a little unclear to me. So maybe Mr. Begelman can shed some light on that for me when we do a breakout, and maybe we can come to some type of.
well, let's do this. For today's hearing, we won't continue it to another hearing date for the moment. We'll just
Yeah.
permit you guys to have a
Yeah.
breakout room, and maybe
Yeah.
there's a resolution that can be achieved before the hearings end today, okay?
That'd be great.
Yeah, so if you could do that.
Yeah, my next matter concern case number 47, as Mr. Thompson already raised. So I think I'm going to join that breakout room first with Mr.
Okay.
Thompson, and then I'll ask for a breakout room for Mr. Orphanides. when that
Okay,
is
so
done.
Mr. Orphanides, just sit tight. They're going to get to you shortly.
I will wait my turn.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Alrighty,
Begelman.
so let's move on to 47 then, just so that we can get it moving. Mr. Begelman, you prepared to connect with Mr. Lopez Thompson? Mr. Thompson, are you prepared to go in the breakout room?
He's in the breakout.
He is? Okay. Is that 47 and 48 or just 47?
It will be, I believe, it'll be 47 and 48.
Okay.
Mr. Fernandez has 48.
Okay. All right, thank you. Does anyone else have a preliminary matter before we? Does anyone remotely have a matter? Please use the raise hand icon. Okay, if not, we will go into an executive session off the record until we hear back from the individuals in the breakout room. Unless you have something else we can
Oh, yeah,
resolve?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we could call the list in regular order.
Oh, okay, all right.
That brings us to case 17, hearing appeal ending 3956, 6400 Carlton Street, Alan Smith.
It's Christopher Johnson for the city of Philadelphia.
Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson. Do we have Alan Smith present? Alan Smith, or anyone representing the interests of 6400 Carlton Street?
No one in the waiting room under that name. Alan Smith listed 1414 South 49th Street. Notice this hearing was sent to that address on 6/27/2025.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Johnson, what's your pleasure?
The city is going to request that it be marked as city affirmed, failed to appear.
Okay, all righty. Mr. Pincus, what time do we have?
1:55 p.m.
1:55 p.m. We will pull the board on HA 2024-003956, 6400 Carlton Street, Alan Smith. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear. Dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Thank you. Okay, what will be our next matter?
Our next matter is 56 and 57. The appellant is in the room. Case number 56. Hearing appeal ending 4290, 1549 South Taylor, James Johnson.
Oh, who's representing the city?
Christopher Johnson from the City of
Okay,
Philadelphia.
thank you very much. Mr. Johnson, if you're present, please come forward. Good afternoon, sir. If you would put your name on the record, please.
My name is James Johnson.
James Johnson. Now, we may need you to pull that closer to your face, the microphone, because it wasn't picking up as well as it should. Okay, give us your name again, sir.
James Johnson.
James Johnson. Sir, would you raise your right hand to be sworn, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. You place your hand down. Mr. Johnson, do you, no relation?
No
I'll put that on
relation.
the record, as far as we know. Okay. Do you have any witnesses today?
Yeah, the city has one witness. It's Martin Higgins from the Community Life Improvement Program.
Okay, so Mr. Higgins, present or virtual?
He is on virtually.
Okay, Mr. Higgins?
Yes.
Okay, for some reason I don't see you.
I'm
Oh,
here.
yes, okay, now I see you. Okay, Mr. Higgins, would you raise your right hand to be sworn, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Sir, I note that you're in a vehicle. Are you parked in a safe place?
Yes, I am.
All right, thank you. All right, let's proceed.
So I'm going to ask, just for clarity's sake, if the board would entertain, can we hear both of the matters in one consolidated hearing? Because the evidence is basically the same. I have two evidence packets with only one photo attached for each of them.
Okay.
And the testimony of Mr. Higgins would be duplicative if we have to conduct them
Yeah,
separately.
for purposes of hearing testimony and the attached documents, we will hear them together and vote separately.
Thank you. And by way of
I just want to make sure I'm clear here. Just one more. Yes, let's proceed. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Higgins, can you please tell us where you're employed, sir?
I'm with the Community Life Improvement Program.
And what's your position with the program?
I'm a code administrator.
And do you, what, can you just tell us briefly, what does that entail?
I'm a supervisor of the inspectors for the CLIP program. I also maintain an inspection schedule myself.
So are you responsible for maintaining the records with regard to CLIP violations?
Yes.
And have you had a chance to review the records with regard to 1549 South Taylor Street?
Yes.
May I share my screen?
Yes, please.
I'm sharing my screen. Now, the first. Okay. The first document is what's marked as City Exhibit C1 for the appeal ending in 04290. Can you see what's on the screen, Mr.
Yes.
Higgins? Can you just describe for the board what the basis of this violation is?
I'm sorry, you'd scroll down a little bit there. So it looks like that the property was cited for accumulation of rubbish and garbage on the side and rear of the property.
And can you describe the materials that were deposited there?
It appears to be like branches and other trash accumulation.
And what type of notice are we looking at that's at page 2?
It's a site violation notice.
And if I turn to page 4, is this another copy of that document?
Yes.
And can you see better the photograph?
Yes.
And can you describe it for the record?
It's for the branches that are in the alleyway in the rear there behind his house.
Okay. And is that alleyway, do you know, is that part of the property at 1549 South Taylor Street?
They would own to the center portion of the alleyway as part of an easement to the deed.
And how about the document at page 6? What is this document?
It's this picture that was used to promulgate the site violation notice.
And is this a space in between 2 cinder block walls?
Yes.
Is that in an alley?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm now going to turn to what's marked as City Exhibit C1 for the appeal ending in 4291. Now, I'm going to turn your attention, Mr. Higgins, to page 4. What is this document?
That's a notice of violation in order to correct.
And what is the basis for that violation notice?
It was for the cut tree branches in the alleyway.
And if I scroll down to page 6, what is this document?
It looks like the picture of the rear of 1549 with the branches in the yard.
Okay. Now, have you been to the property yourself?
No, I have not.
Okay. So do you know whether this is in fact 1549 South Taylor Street?
Yes, the inspector Matthew White was the one that took the picture of the property. I'm just testifying as custodian of records.
Okay, thank you. And these are records that are kept in the normal business practice of the department?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to share one more document just as a demonstrative exhibit. Mr. Higgins, are you familiar with the OPA's property assessment website?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I've shared my screen, and this is the record with regard to 1549 South Taylor Street.
Just one moment. We're getting a reverb from something. Just one moment. Oh, okay.
Mr. Higgins, would you agree that this is the record with regard to that property?
Yes, it is.
And on the photograph at the right-hand side of the screen is the outline of the property line for 1549 South Taylor Street. Is that what's outlined?
That is correct.
And is this an overhead view of that property?
Yes, it is.
Can you tell us, does it appear that there's a tree at the rear of that property?
Yes, it does.
Do you know where the property line is?
This would be just, I guess, going off the provisions from the deed, but it's understood that with alleyways and driveways, the owners own from the curb line to the center portion of the alleyway.
Okay. And I have nothing further.
Before we, Mr. Johnson, it's your opportunity. Do you have any cross-examination or questions for Mr. Higgins? I mean, questions now. You can give your statements later, but do you have any questions?
The first series of pictures that they.
You have to speak into the microphone.
The first series of pictures that you showed us property is behind me. It's not my property.
Okay, so what's the,
I-
no, 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 listen to me. What is your question for Mr. Higgins? Do you have a
My
question?
question is, why am I being fined for somebody else's property? This is-
Okay, well, let's do this. And I think the presentation that was made was that if that's your address, your responsibility goes to the middle of the alley, if that's your address. Now, wait, listen to me, listen to me. What we will do, if you don't have any questions, now what you have raised is something you should present as your argument as to why you shouldn't be held accountable, okay? So in a moment, you can do that. But do you have any other questions other than that for Mr. Higgins?
Yeah, I'm still not understanding. why.
Okay, so what we will do when he finishes, then you can present your case, including why you believe you aren't responsible for that space. Okay, let's do it that way. But before we proceed any further, though, I note another name on the record here. Who is Reed Marvin?
My son.
So is your son the co-owner of the property?
Yeah, I just put his name on, so the property. was
Okay,
back.
see, that's a problem. So he's the other owner. You don't own it by your alone.
I own it. Oh, okay. I got what you said. I shouldn't have his name on it.
Yeah, if he's an owner, his name is on the deed.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
do you want to have an executive session?
Yeah, we did have, well, I just want to ask the city, do you have any concerns?
No.
Okay. We're good then. Okay, all right, thank you. Just in the future, sir, just be aware, the fact that you put someone else's name on the deed, that will always come up because it's banks and government officials and regulatory agencies are very careful that they're only dealing with the owners of record. And your son is now one of the part owner of that property. Okay, although he may do everything you tell him. Okay, but he's still part owner and he may disagree with you. Okay, so any additional witnesses? Mr. Johnson?
No, sir. The city asked that C1 and C1 for both the appeals ending in 04290 and 04291 be admitted to the record at this time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Johnson, Mr. James Johnson, you can tell us what your position on this matter.
Okay, my yard.
I'm sorry, sir, pardon me, this is the court reporter. I must ask the witness to get closer to the microphone.
Okay, all right, so let's do this, Mr. Johnson. Would you pull your chair up closer to the desk? And unfortunately, these microphones almost have to be in your mouth, but.
Yeah, okay. All right, my backyard, he showed the picture of my yard. That's my cyclone fence.
Okay, so let's do with each one separately. There's the first violation, which is number 56, and that's for rubbish and garbage in the alleyway. I think that's the first photo he showed. If you could put that photo up, the clear version of that. Okay, hold on. That one.
Yeah, that's not my property at all.
Well, let me ask you, is that behind your house?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and that's the alleyway behind your house?
No, it's not even behind, it's off to, it's one house over. It's not directly behind my house.
Okay, so what evidence do you have that is not directly behind your house?
I had pictures that I sent.
Do you have photographs with you?
I downloaded them. I think they're here.
Okay, we didn't.
I just got a text message asking me about what address was it.
Okay, do you have, okay, so you don't have any way to, well, let's technically, you don't have any way to present those, you as the appellant don't have it.
They were uploaded and supposed to be here.
No, you're hearing my question. Do you, as the appellant presenting your case, just as the city has done, do you have the ability to share a screen and share them with us?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Can we go off the record?
Mr.
Yeah,
Johnson?
just 1 second.
Did you send the pictures you said you uploaded? Did you
Yes.
send them to the city?
The lady back there sent it for me.
Okay, all right,
All right,
let's
so-
go off the record for a moment, okay?
Let's see if we can find them.
Yeah, let's go off the record.
We're
off the record.
He showed me some photographs on his phone screen. I'm not aware that he sent them to the board. So if he could email them now to the board or whoever did.
Okay.
Any objection to board council sharing these photographs?
No.
Okay, we're back on the record. All right, so what is this a photograph of?
That's a photograph of my backyard.
Make sure you speak into the microphone.
Lean
That-
forward.
That's a photograph of my backyard after I cleaned the branches.
Okay,
and
what was the
stuff out.
date of that photograph?
Probably, last year before I came up to file an appeal.
Okay, let me ask you this, let me stop. Mr. Johnson, do you have any questions on those, regarding those photographs? That photograph, and we'll see the others as well.
I don't have any, I'm gonna have some cross-examination briefly, but not directly related to that photograph.
Okay, okay, move on to the next photograph. And that, sir?
That's the property directly behind me. Across up top where you see the yard with the white door and that board in the window, that's the yard where all the debris and stuff is that they're
Okay,
claiming
but
is mine.
that yard has a white plastic fence?
That, straight behind me, the cinder block fence is to the left of that,
Okay, but your fence, the rear of your property is a chain link fence?
chain link fence, yes.
Okay, all right, the next photograph?
That's the property that they're saying that I have applying for, sending me a picture with my address on it.
Okay, but that is not, what street is that property
That's
on?
Ringo Street, that's not my,
What street?
1500 block of Ringo Street, it's not. my-
Ringold?
Yes, it's
Okay.
behind my block, that's not my property at all.
Okay, the next?
Uh,
What is this a photo of?
That's the same property, another picture, another angle
Okay,
of the picture.
so is it your position that the violation notice was sent to the wrong property?
My violation is the one where I had the trash in the yard only, and they asked me to clean it up.
Okay, so
Why
let's,
I had this one, I have no idea. That's
Oh.
not my property, period.
okay, let's, give me a moment. Let's do this. Because we have two different violations, just want to make sure we're getting everything clear. The violation regarding the debris that was in the backyard. That's number 57. That's ending in 4291. I believe the photos that were presented by the city shows debris in the backyard.
And it was the backyard of 1549 South Taylor Street.
Yes, so what was the date of that one,
The date
of
on-
that photograph?
It was September 17th, 2024.
Okay, and sir, when did you clean it up?
Probably, when I got back from, down the shore, so 16, 17.
So would it be fair to say that you cleaned up the debris after the city took the photo?
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
all right. So there's no debate that your rear yard had debris in it?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. And so that is your property on that photograph. That's the
Yeah.
second, that's number 57.
and if they asked me to clean the debris, I cleaned the debris.
Okay, all right. Now, the issue, it appears then, the only disagreement or contested issue is number 56. Is where you're saying that the debris in the back alley is not your property, correct?
Correct.
Is the whole alley filled with debris or just behind that one house?
No, it's just that house, yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Johnson, if you could put up again your photograph of the rear of his house.
Can I just ask one
Sure.
question about that last photograph that he took of that debris? Now, my question is, this is the house, and you say that white door is a house that opens on Ringgold, correct? But that's not the house directly behind you with the white fence, is it?
The house behind me directly with the white fence.
Yeah, but this house doesn't have a white fence.
This house has the cinder block fence.
No, so you have to speak into
Oh,
the
excuse
mic.
me. The cinder block fence and the white fence are owned by the same people.
Yeah, but so in effect, that
Directly
photo doesn't
behind-
help us because it's not the house. in
Well,
question.
that's my question is
Directly
this, yeah,
behind me is is the white fence.
Yes, that's what we need to focus
Directly
on.
behind me is the
Yeah,
white fence.
okay. So that's not that photograph, right?
No.
Okay,
Okay, so that's it. That's not relevant.
okay.
Turn your mic on.
Now, as the board requested, I'm gonna show the photograph.
Okay, before you move on,
Yeah.
before you do that, I just want to make sure we're both all clear. The address, the rear yard of the address that we're now being shown is the rear yard of 1549 South Taylor Street.
Yes.
Correct? Mr. Johnson, Esquire, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, and there was another photograph of Mr. Johnson's backyard.
Yes.
From
that-
the
we'll get
other
to that, yeah,
perspective.
We'll get to that. I just want to make sure that this yard, and he's already put on record that in fact he had debris on the date of the inspection, but he since subsequently cleaned it up.
And just on this photograph, Mr. Johnson, one more question. Is that building that is behind your house to the left of the house with the white fence, the building on the left in the background, is that the property where you took a picture of the debris?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, so you can stop sharing. Mr. Johnson Esquire, please.
And this is again at the board's request. I'm showing the photograph that is of the debris that's located in Mr. Johnson, the appellant's backyard. And if I may I ask
Yes.
the appellant one more question?
Yes, please.
So that debris, was that a tree that was trimmed that was on your property?
Yes.
Okay. Did you cut down the whole tree?
No,
No, it was just a trim.
it was trimmed, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the other photograph, Mr. Johnson Esquire, that you put up is the debris lying in the alley itself. If you would go to that one, because I think that's more relevant to number 56. Yes, this one. And both walls in this instance on either side of the alley are masonry.
Well, and if I may, Mr. Johnson, if you could help us here. If I look down at this picture, when we go a little bit down the alley on the left, it would appear to be a white fence where I'm holding the cursor. That's the property right behind your house, correct?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, so that, in the far right corner there, you see white vinyl. So that's the vinyl fence behind your house? Okay, and so the issue, I guess the argument, Mr. Johnson Esquire, is that that debris also extends behind Mr. Johnson's house, James Johnson's house.
Right. And one further question, just how long were you down the shore at that time? You said you were down the shore and you came back and cleaned it up. How long were you down the shore?
Probably a week. Before that, I was in Miami.
So you had been away for a while.
I go back and forth. I'm retired.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, just be very direct.
I'm retired.
No, be careful.
I'm
Yeah,
retired.
okay.
And,
Listen
and I
to me.
go in and out of town.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Well,
What
and-
he's asking, whatever specific person he asks, just give that information because it's on the record and it's helpful for you just to have only information that he's asking you for, okay?
I'm not understanding the questions because I can't remember dates and time. I just know that I trip. I take trips. I'm leaving on the 28th to head back to Florida. I just left.
Just so you understand, my question was related to the way you had presented the information. So you said, I came back from the shore and I was curious how long you'd been away from your property.
Probably about a week. Probably about a week.
Okay.
But these violations came to an old address of mine. And I didn't know about them until the people called me and told me I had mail
Okay.
there.
Now, does you and your son own the property? Is it occupied?
What, my property?
The address on Taylor Street, do you live there?
Yeah, I live there.
Okay, but the address where the notices went didn't go to Taylor Street
No,
address?
they went to 1521 South Broad, no address.
And you used to live at that address at one time?
Yeah, the address is on it, 1521 South Broad.
Ah, and you didn't change,
So I didn't get these
but
right away.
you didn't change the city record to reflect that
changed-
you had moved?
I changed everything.
You did?
I changed everything. I still get mail going back and forth there to my house. Now, this went to 1521, this come to 1549. I
Okay.
get mail going back and forth between these two properties.
And I would submit there's no issue with the address. He clearly filed a timely appeal and we're here having a hearing.
Okay, all right, okay. Anything else, Mr. Johnson, Mr. James Johnson?
Like I said, I got these letters and it said to clean up the yard. I cleaned up the yard.
Okay,
But the stuff that was in the alley and the stuff that was behind me had nothing to do with me.
is it still there?
No, I don't think so. No, it's not there. I was just out in the alley the other day.
Somebody cleaned it up?
Yes,
Do you know who cut the branches down?
the person that lives in those houses. There's a guy that live in that property.
Okay, okay,
And he's the guy that goes up and down the alley doing dumb stuff.
okay. And how did the branches wind up in your yard?
Those from a tree that I cut in my yard.
You cut that one down,
That's the stuff that I trim in my yard. I
and
got-
you cut it before you went away to the shore?
Yeah,
And okay, but you didn't clean it up until after you came back?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Mr. Johnson, Esquire, anything else?
I have nothing further.
Mr. Johnson, there are two violations against one property for essentially the same thing. Any sense of why they're?
Well, my understanding, and I think if the record's still open, Mr. Higgins could explain it. But Mr. Higgins, is it the case that because Clip didn't have access to the property to do an abatement, they wrote the site violation notice in addition to the notice of violation?
Yes,
So normally Clip would write the violation and then do a cleanup, after which they bill the owner for the cost of the cleanup. Since the yard the fence was padlocked, they didn't access the property. They wrote the violation and the site violation notice.
Okay, so did Clip clean the alley?
Mr. Higgins?
not to my recollection, no.
So no one cleaned, Clip didn't do any abatement?
Mr. Higgins?
Again, not to my recollection.
Okay, so Clip didn't, okay, so someone else took care of the cleanup.
Well, as I look at this, oh, I see. The first violation is a site violation notice with an address on Broad Street dated 9/17. And the second violation notice is a regular violation notice. And in both cases, with the violation notice, which is dated, again, 9/17, 9/18, how long was it before you cleaned up the backyard of your property?
Probably,
Had you cleaned it up before you filed this appeal?
actually, I went down to the Clip office first. I may have, but I went down to find out what these were about. And he explained to me that there was an assumption that because I had fresh cut branches in my yard, that I left this stuff in the alley and in that other yard.
Okay,
And I tried to explain to him that the guy that lives in that house did all that.
okay.
But when did you clean up your backyard?
I cleaned up my backyard after I got the letter. Within a few days, I had somebody
Okay.
bag all that stuff up and take it out. Because that's what I thought the thing was saying. If I clean my yard, that the violation wouldn't, they would
Go
like
away.
remove it or something. So
So you,
I had to clean it up. I can't do it. I had to clean it up. I had somebody do it.
Okay.
you're retired, you're not too old to pick up those branches, are you?
I got a cane with me.
Mr. Johnson Esquire, is there any record of any other property being cited for this condition in the alley?
Not that I'm aware of. I would ask Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins, do you know if any other properties were cited? I mean, that typically, it's not really relevant to this matter.
Yeah, we
What
just want to get
happens
a
on
sense
the
of the
other
context.
properties? So I wouldn't have looked at that.
Give me a second, I can check something.
Thank you.
It doesn't appear that we cited any other property.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mhm.
All right, so we're going to get to the point of voting. Mr. James Johnson, do you have any closing remarks you'd like to make that would help us make a decision?
I don't understand why I have this other
Okay.
property, that's all.
Okay,
I had no problem with what was in my yard, and I cleaned it up.
okay,
But I had nothing to do with that other property. is
Okay.
basically
I have a
why I'm here.
question. Mr. Johnson, you testified that you have no problem cleaning up the debris in your yard. Do you have or did you have a problem with cleaning up what was in the alleyway of the percentage that you're responsible for?
I don't, what was in the alleyway still has nothing to do with my yard. Everything that was in my yard that was cut, I cleaned up. Anything that was in that alley came from that property behind me.
So is it your testimony that what you cut down that was overhanging in your yard went
Everything
in
was
your
in my
yard
yard.
and nothing else?
I worked in construction for all my life. You don't just, infringe on other people's stuff. You're not allowed to
Understand.
do that.
I understand. Thank you.
I do have a question. So the first picture, one of the pictures showed your yard with a couple of the branches and some bags, and then your fence at the back rear of your
There's a
yard.
bunch of stuff back there, yes.
Is that fence into the alley, or is, if there was debris on the other side of the fence, would that still arguably be in a portion of the alley that?
Arguably, and when I went to the clip office, that's what the guy said to me, is the assumption was that came from my yard. And I explained to him, as I'm trying to explain here, that there's, excuse my expression, there's a knucklehead behind me,
okay,
and I can't talk to him.
okay,
And he does this. The whole block complains about this guy doing stuff
okay.
and blocking the alley with trash. I mean, I watched him the other day bring a whole bag of trash from around the corner off of Ringo Street to put in a can on our block.
Okay,
So
but
it-
he did remove it though. He taking care of the trees. That's all gone?
I imagine so. There's nothing in the alley now.
Okay, so it's all gone. Okay.
I have one more question. Mr. Johnson, the root of that tree lies where? In your yard, the alleyway, or the neighboring property?
The root of the tree is in my yard.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Johnson Esquire, any closing argument?
I'm sorry, this is the reporter. I'm not hearing Mr. Johnson Esquire.
Sorry, I had my mic off. So the city wrote the violations because there was a bunch of debris in the yard and it hadn't been cleaned up. And there's nothing that has come out in this hearing that contradicts that fact. And so the site violation notice, it's really self-serving, the testimony about the fact that, well, all the debris in my yard was mine, but the debris in other people's yard was somebody else's, when it looks like the vegetation was a tree in his yard. I don't think there's been any testimony about vegetation anywhere else in the alley. It was a big tree in his yard that was trimmed. So at the end of the day, I'm glad it was cleaned up. I'm not sure there's anything that the board should be doing regarding the violations, however, because they were written and they were proper at the time.
Okay.
Johnson, counsel, could you put up the picture that you have of the debris in Mr. Johnson's backyard? Not the first picture of the alleyway, but you had a second picture.
Hold on a second. I'm in the wrong document. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We'll take a short executive session and we'll come back and vote on this matter. Thank you very much. Ms. Kelly, you prepared for us? Thank you very much. We've heard the testimony in this matter. We will vote on each matter separately. And then so that the record is clear. Regarding number 56, which is HA 2024-004-290-1549 South Taylor Street, James Johnson. Appeal sustained.
Appeal sustained. Appeal sustained.
Appeal sustained.
Okay, Mr. James.
Appeal sustained.
Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. You won that appeal for the first case, okay? Sir?
Okay.
You won the appeal for the first case, so
That
we're
would
gonna,
sustain mean I won the appeal?
yes,
Okay.
that's for the first one. Now we got to vote on the second one,
Yes.
okay? HA 2024-004-291-1549 South Taylor Street, James Johnson, City affirmed.
Appeal sustained. City affirmed.
Appeal sustained.
Appeal sustained.
Okay, we have
3-2.
That's 5 of us, right? Okay, that means the majority vote is appeal sustained. That means you won the second one also. Okay? You won both your appeals.
Okay.
Okay? All right, you'll get a letter in the mail describing the decision that was made today, okay? If you you have any questions about if there's anything else you need to do, you can check with Mr. Johnson before you leave, okay? Since he's sitting there, not while we're talking, because we have other things to do, or you can call him, okay? All right, have a good afternoon. Anything else, Mr. Johnson?
Not with regard to this matter.
Okay, let's see what else we have. Our next case will be, and you may or may not be the next person up. Okay.
There was one matter I was going to bring the board's attention to, and I believe it was mistakenly read into the record as moot.
Okay, which point matters that?
This is number 20, Appeal HA 2024-003988 with regard to 1114 South Street.
We didn't read anything in the record regarding that matter.
Okay, so Mr. Wade had it as moot.
Oh, no,
So
we
I
didn't,
just-
we didn't have anything on that one. We do
Okay.
have a concern about like legal representation, standing. So we call that one? Is that your case, Mr. Johnson?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm covering for Ms. Reinhardt on that. I don't believe anyone else has appeared.
Okay, let's read it in.
Case number 20, hearing appeal ending 3988, 1114 South Street, Eric Cha.
Okay. Eric Cha, anyone present? Eric Cha. Anyone present representing the interests of 1114 South Street? Eric Cha. No one is responding. Let's confirm service.
Mr. Cha listed 610 Rodman Street. Notice that this hearing was sent to that address on 6/27/2025.
Okay, what time do we have, Mr. Pincus?
2:55 PM, 2:55.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, what is your pleasure?
The city requests that the board mark it as city affirmed failed to appear.
Thank you. Polling the board regarding HA 2024-003988 1114 South Street. Eric Cha. This matter is dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear. Dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Dismissed for failure to appear.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think we have two open, that's in your list of
I
cases?
think that concludes my business with the
Thank
board.
you. Have a good afternoon. Thank you. Mr. Begelman?
Very quickly for my notes, Mr. Chair, this is Matthew Webster. Can you remind me how each member voted in the number 57? It was a 3-2.
56 and 50, yes, I'll go back to that in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's go back. Hear Mr. Begelman, then we can conclude the end. Mr. Begelman, you had a couple matters that you were dealing with in the breakout room, one with Mr. Lopez Thompson.
Yes, I'm also going to present an agreement on the other matter involving Mr. Thompson on behalf of Will Fernandez. So I'm going to go through cases 47 and 48
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Starting with case 47, appeal number ending in 004207 concerning 4714 Smick Street, appellant Yamit Haba. We have entered, or not quite entered an agreement, we have reached an agreement for a city affirm with a 30-day stay of enforcement.
Thank
And
you.
I believe Mr. Thompson is still on the line who can confirm.
Mr. Thompson, are you still with us?
I am. Good
Okay.
afternoon.
Afternoon. Just wanted, can you confirm that in fact, this is the agreement you've structured?
I agree. I
Thank you very
confirm that.
much. All right, have a good afternoon, sir.
Well, I think we have one more.
Oh, you're also the other one? Okay.
Yes. So this is case number 48 on the list, appeal number ending 004232. Address is 1517 West Gerard Avenue. Appellant is also Yamit Haba. That agreement has been reached for a city affirm with a 60-day stay of enforcement.
City affirm 60-day stay.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, does that complete your
It,
matters for
it,
today?
it does. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a good afternoon.
You also, everyone. Bye.
Okay.
My last matter is case number 16 on the list. That was, I went to a breakout room with Mr. Orphanides, who is counsel for appellant. He said he was speaking to his client. I don't know if he's still on the Zoom. I don't know what his
Miss-
request is for
Well,
today.
let me ask you, Mr. Orphanides, are you still with us? Mr. Orphanides, are you still with us?
Hello, may I speak?
That's his client.
Yeah.
We're trying to connect with your attorney.
So I'm not Alexi the client. I work with Alexi. So Alexi unfortunately could not make it. I
Okay,
spoke
sir,
with.
wait. We need to speak with Mr. Orphanides. If he is not present, then we will need to make a different decision. So do you know if is he in the same space with you, or do you know where he is?
No, I spoke to him before. I'm not currently talking to him. I was under the impression that he was still on the call.
Okay, all right. Just one moment.
I thought he was still in the breakout room.
Let's do this. It's 3 o'clock, so this is probably a short session that no one expected to happen. Do we have any other open matters, Administrator? Nope, this is the last matter?
Yes.
So I think given, just in terms of efficiency, Mr. Begum, if you don't oppose, we'll just continue this, to allow him time to confer with his client and come up with a defense.
I had, in the breakout room, I had suggested that this matter would be an appropriate candidate for continuance because he just was retained as counsel today. I just want to note for the record that there is, this was the second listing, so
Yes.
this will be the third listing then.
This would be, it must be heard then,
That-
must be tried in the next hearings, okay? Just one moment. Okay, and I think that would conclude that. He'll have to be prepared to move forward at the next hearing, and we will do that as quickly as possible.
I will
Thank you.
communicate that to Mr. Orphanides.
Okay, All right, thank you very much. Is there anything else that we have?
No, that's the list.
Okay, council, do we need to put anything on the record or can we have confer separately?
No, it can be off the record.
Okay, thank you. All right, gentlemen in the public. that concludes